Alright, what's up YouTube? How's everybody doing? It's your favorite Martian here, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial, guys. In today's tutorial, I am going to be showing off a design that I made that hopefully should work for console. Not 100% sure. I'd have to let you guys test it out for me and let me know. But from what you guys have been saying in my other tutorial videos, it's mainly the fact that you cannot breed in a 1x1 area. You guys said with the piston and stuff, pushing them, it was not pushing the cows all the way over into the ground and so on and so forth. You said everything was good except for the breeding mechanism. So I decided to make this little thing. It's a little bit more costly, but mainly because of the fact that I like it being symmetrical. So like you don't technically have to have some of this stuff, and all this stuff like down here, you don't technically have to have it all. Stuff like that. But I'm going to give you the little runaround of everything that you do need to have, and most everything you should be able to discern as to whether or not you need it or if it's extra or not. But so all we got here, we got two lava dispensers on the sides, mainly because of the fact that one only does that block and the other one does this block, just so that way that the cows will get evenly done. Because if you activate the lava on the side, I don't want you to leave the lava blade on, because sometimes the meat does get burned up in there. Sometimes it pops up, gets into the lava. So usually that's why it is best to just use a observer, just to do quick one tick pulse, and that's it. So yeah, that's the lava mechanism. The babies go down there. They will not get hit by this blade if it is on, so you can leave it AFKable if you wish. I just don't recommend it for burning drops and stuff. But then up here, you got your water dispensers. You got a couple signs to stop it. Got a stair here. I use this stair here so that way it gives the cows just a little bit extra more room, so you should be able to breed a little bit more. Because I believe in a 1x1, the cap is about 22, 23-ish. And then if you get like a this is essentially like a 2x2. So if you fill this up, it's probably around roughly 30 to 40 cows, I'm going to say. I haven't tested out the max capabilities of this just yet. But yeah, you got your two dispensers on the side, two pistons in the back, one button on the left here, which you can just use one button if you want to use this. But when I tried it out with the cows, what ended up happening is half of them would come up while the other ones would not. So if we just put in some cows in here real quick. So I was testing out, and whenever I did this, see, like this half right here, this one does not want to come up. So that's why if you activate the other one, boom, they start completely flying up. You can breed them out. Right now I'm just using the eggs just because it's easier for the video purposes. Then you deactivate it. You can have some ladders coming up the back here, or some stairs, just however you want to get up there. And then there are two pressure plates on the side here. If you wanted to, you could make it to where you put a button on this block, and then you just make like a redstone like right here on a block, and then make it go down one block and over. But I just like doing this because pressure plates, they look nicer, and also it blends in a bit better. But you just step on the pressure plate, it'll activate the piston up there, and boom, push all the cows in. So right like that, that's it. And the baby's got quite a bit of room to be in there. You can press the lava dispenser, it will not kill them. There's two signs down here at the bottom as well. I don't know if you can, you can barely see that one, just so that way if you do leave it on, it will not go down onto the baby cows. Whenever they grow up, they will die, yada yada yada. But this is everything that you guys will need. You guys will need approximately 8 regular redstone dust, 4 redstone torches. You'll need 2 repeaters, 2 pistons, 2 hoppers, 2 observers. Observers are always optional. You don't need them really in this farm. It's just more for convenience and ease of use to ensure that you get some properly cooked meat. And then you got 4 dispensers, 2 for the lava, 2 for the water. You got 4 buttons to activate the dispensers. You got 2 levers to activate the lava dispensers in case you want to do it a bit AFKable. Then you got 2 pressure plates. This is just for symmetrical purposes of this farm for the piston pusher. You get 2 stone brick stairs. That's for up here to make sure you can fit just a little bit more. 6 white stained glass, or just any kind of glass, just so that way you can have a little viewing area to watch the slaughter. Then you got 2 trap chests, or it could be regular chests, doesn't matter. That's just the one I ended up picking up out of my inventory. 5 ladders, just so that way you can get up on the side. I usually like to put them in the back here, just so they're out of the way. and then you will need a handful of building blocks and 4 signs. So let's go ahead, turn this to daytime. We're actually going to kill the cows so that way they're not that loud. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ready. Let's grab everything that we need. Okay, we got everything we need. So let's go ahead and get started with building this. So first, you want to dig yourself out. It's a 4x4 or a 4x5. Sorry. You want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the only reason it's a 4x5 is because of where these pressure plates are. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 4 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it can be 1 block smaller. If you so choose to, you can put a button right there, like I was saying. And all you gotta do, put a block like this with a piece of redstone, and then you can get yourself a button. Oops. And then that should work all the same. So you could do that if you wanted to, or you can leave the pressure plates, whichever one that you want. Okay, so now that we did that, let's go ahead and put our chest in place. I like doing it 1 block into the ground, just that way it looks a little bit nicer and it doesn't look as tall, because I feel like this looks really tall and it makes it look a little bit awkward. So let's go ahead, and we do need to dig down at least 2 blocks under the whole farm. This is going to be for the pistons, when we extend the pistons. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and just start getting the other stuff laid out before we do the pistons, just so that way we know where everything is going. Let's go ahead and put our 2 hoppers here. This is going to be where the babies are. And then let's fill in the sides and the back here. And then we're going to go 1 block on either side of the hopper. And then we are going to place 2 signs right where the hoppers are. And then we are going to place 2 dispensers right above those signs on the blocks. And those 2 dispensers are going to get 2 lava buckets. Now you don't want to place in the lava buckets just yet, especially if you're using observers, because it will activate it and then the lava will dispense out. You might die. It'll cause all sorts of just kind of weird problems. So go ahead and just wait on that. Get your observers out. You're going to want to place 1 block here and another block here. Now you want to go behind the dispenser and place the observer right on the edge, just like this, so that way the arrow is pointing in towards the dispenser. That means that the signal is being outputted at the dispenser. Same thing on the other side, and then go ahead and put your 2 buttons on the face. Now since those 2 things activated, you can go ahead and put in your lava buckets. Now once you put in your lava buckets, you want to go to inside the farm here, and you want to build up a couple of these blocks. You want to go ahead and just jump up. You want to build up a couple of these blocks, and then now you want to place your dispensers on these blocks. I'm going to try to do it without flying for you guys, so it's a bit easier, so I can show you guys what's going on. So these are your water buckets here. Now you can go ahead and place in your water buckets now, because these will not be activated by dispensers. They will be activated by buttons for ease of use while breeding. Then go ahead and start filling in some of these blocks. You'll want to have some blocks on the back here, so go ahead and just jump down. Obviously not that low. You'll want to bring up this all the way up to where the dispensers are placed. Now since the dispensers are placed right there, you want to go ahead and go, this is where the actual cows are going to sit. So now you want to go back 1 block, and then you want to place your 2 pistons. Okay, so now that you got your 2 pistons, you want to place your 2 pistons right here. This is where your cow is going to sit. Sorry about that. I completely forgot to fill in those blocks. These blocks back here that we placed, these are for the redstone torches. So what you want to do is you want to break out these 2 blocks here, which is 1 block or 2 blocks beneath the piston. You want to break those blocks, and then now you want to go ahead and set 2 torches that'll extend the pistons. Then you want to go down in your hole that you dug. You want to place 2 more blocks with skipping 1 gap. Then you want to place your torches again. That will deactivate the pistons. Now that you deactivated the pistons, I like just replacing these blocks. So that way you can go ahead and just fill them in, so that way you know where redstone is in your world in case you ever want to, or in case you ever accidentally delete something or whatever. You want to fill in your redstone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you actually might have a couple extra redstone, just because of the fact that I made it a little bit more smaller. And I'm gonna actually do the buttons here for you guys. I don't know. It doesn't really look quite right. Why does that look weird? Why does that look weird? Does that look weird to you guys? That looks weird to me. I don't know. All right. But yeah, so you want to place 2 signs here. That is for the water, so that way the water doesn't spill out. Then go ahead and place some blocks on top of everything and the pistons, so that way your cows cannot jump out. Then while you're in the chamber, you want to place 2 upside down stairs right. Alright guys, let me interrupt this with a brief message just for a second. I wanted to let you guys know that you can also double this as a pig farm. All you have to do is replace the where the sign is to hold the water back with a upside down stair, and same on the other side, and it's as simple as that. That's all you got to do to cause it to be a pig farm. Simple. But yeah, let's get right back into the rest of the video. Like this, so the cows have more maneuverability, and that is essentially everything that you need. And now we're just going to fill in some blocks. So go ahead and fill in, you know, the corners and stuff. If you want to make it rounded out to look a little nice, you can use some other blocks if you so choose. You can fill back in the ground there, so that way you don't have to worry about falling in. You can fill in the top right there. Then go ahead and get your stained glass, put it up front, right like that. Now down here, since we're going to use buttons, we just have to make sure we go up 1 more block and then use a redstone dust. Same thing on this side. Just like that. And that should work just fine. I don't think the observer will detect that. Okay, now why? Oh, that's because we are on the wrong block. Okay, so you need to go up 2 blocks. Sorry about that, guys. My mistake. Alright, so now you're good. There you go. Now you got the piston pusher. It'll push down into the area. You can go ahead and fill in the rest of this. You can cover up this back if you want to or not. Completely up to you. Or you can, like I was saying beforehand, you can make a staircase going up. Right like this. So once you get up here, you can breed the cows. You want to place a couple buttons on either side of the dispenser, so that way you can activate the water, breed them, deactivate it. And that's it, guys. So that is everything for hopefully the console version. And in order to access your chest, you can either take out these 2 blocks here, and you could place. I always like the look of stairs, kind of like that. I think it makes it a little bit cool. Or you can do this. I still think that looks pretty nice. And you can still activate it. You can fill in probably a couple of these blocks over here. You can probably fill that in with a stair, so that way it'll should still have the redstone, I believe, should still go through it. Yeah, so the redstone will still go through it, and you'll still be good. Obviously you can fill in whatever blocks you need to. You can pretty it up, whatever you got to do. Let me just replace this glass, and that is everything that you need. And if you wanted to, you could install a item filter to filter out the leather and stuff, but leather is fairly needed anyways. And once you get enough leather, you can obviously, you know, section out the stuff and whatnot. But yeah, so that is going to be it for today's tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for some more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.